One and all to the K.O.E. Nation, folks. I am your King of Extreme, Phil K.O.E. You can find me at K.O.E. Nation on YouTube, K.O.E. Nation on TikTok, K.O.E. Nation on Twitch, and we have some amazing K.O.E. content coming to you from one of the many friends and denizens of the K.O.E. Nation. So, folks, without further ado, let's not keep you waiting any longer.
Thank you, Phil, for the introduction. It is Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe. Back here with my man Chicken.
What's up, fellas?
And we are here to do the third installment of the Heaven's Door Trilogy Pack, their principal line. We've done the straight bourbon whiskey. We've done the double barrel whiskey. And it's finally time to do the rye whiskey, which we know is Chicken's favorite kind of whiskey.
Yeah, nowadays, totally. Yeah, after you guys ruined me on bourbons and everything else. Yeah, I used to be a rye guy. Now I'm like, fucking.
Isn't the journey of whiskey fun? Because I started as a huge Irish guy. Phil started as a blended Canadian guy. You liked pretty simple, straightforward ryes. When we really started getting into it, Scotch changed the game for me. And once I had got into Scotch, then Phil started getting deep into bourbon, and I followed suit. And then I really got into rye. Damn it, I love fucking rye. I love it so much. Honestly,
there's some
50% of the time I drink whiskey, I'm drinking rye.
Out of the 50 different ryes, there's like 5 amazing ones.
It is fun to get through.
There's 5 amazing, 5 really good, and the rest are like, eh.
Yeah, the bottom of the barrel for me is like pretty much anything from Jack Daniels. It's just dog shit. I wasn't blown away by like the standard Jim Beam rye. It's all right. It's okay. The Old Forester rye, that's kind of in the middle for me. A lot of people swear by it, but it was all right. For me, I love me a Wild Turkey 101 rye, the Rare Breed rye, Rabbit Hole rye, Michter's rye is way the hell up there. Bullet rye is incredible. Pendleton's a nice, soft, subtle, beautiful rye. There's a lot of really, really nice ones, but you got to get through some really, really bad ones. So we're here today for science to find out
if Heaven's Door is on the bad list.
Which side is it going to go? Because it's really either here or it's there, folks. Is it good? Is it bad? But we have got straight rye whiskey. Oh, I didn't notice this before. Not exactly sure what this means, but finished in, how do you pronounce this? Vosges oak barrels? Look this up. What does this mean? I'm going to read the back of this. Look up
Vosges?
I don't know the significance of this. I'm not familiar with the term. Look that up. I'm going to read the box.
Yeah.
Since I've still got my straight rye whiskey, finished in, hope you can give me the pronunciation of that, oak. Hand-toasted oak cigar barrels. Maybe that's what that means. From, okay, so Vosges, France. There. It's a cigar company. Holy shit.
Oh, cool.
We might be in for a real treat here. Hand-toasted oak cigar barrels from Vosges, France, give our straight rye whiskey notes of... I'm not going to read the rest of that. I'm not going to read the rest.
Not going to give it away.
Yeah. I don't want to fuck the dog on this.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let's open
Vosges,
this bitch
France.
Let's just
cigar
get into
company.
it. Let's quit fucking around.
All right. Plastic is off. Here we go. Count us down.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, yeah. I have not been disappointed yet, and maybe it's the 200 milliliter.
Oh my
but,
god,
these are really nice.
That's pretty sweet. You just read out of the bottle.
Oh wow, it is. Man, they might have something really special here.
All right.
Vosges, France. Okay. Hand-toasted oak cigar barrels from Vosges, France. This, I've got high expectations now. I really do. What kind of legs has this bad bitch got? Oh, yes, it does.
Compared to the prior ones, it's not as thick as the last ones, but it's still there.
No. Yeah, it's still there. That is a nice feature of their principal line. It is a little thinner. Now, this is a 46 ABV, 92 proof, so it's a little lower than the blended.
92. Okay. I get there's spice in there and citrus.
Now, we'd speculated before that the double,
lemon and pepper seasoning.
Yeah. We speculated before that the double barrel probably had a blend of the straight bourbon and the straight rye. I'm wondering if the rye that's in this I'm wondering if the rye that's in the double barrel is just not finished in this specific cask, and this just gets the straight regular rye without any extra finishing. But this, it's got some oak, it's got some dark baker's chocolate.
I get the oak for sure. I don't get the oak. I get more of like a gum. Like, it's not mouthwash, it's like gum. There's citrus, there's oak, and there's another fruit in there too.
It's not banana, but it's
tart. It's tart. Apple? Yeah, there's an apple.
Maybe like a honeydew.
Like a green apple.
Yeah, like a Granny Smith.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
All right, let's.
Yeah, you're right. Orchard fruit. All right. Oh yeah, apple. Baked apple. Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh my, that is a lot going on there.
Wow. Baked apple for sure. Wow.
Black pepper.
Yeah. Heavy black pepper. Like fresh ground black pepper finish. Wow, that's
like
nice. That is to me, that is like if you took a slice of apple pie and put black pepper
vanilla.
on top.
There's vanilla in there.
There is. Yeah, vanilla extract for me. Now I'm going back to the nose. A lot. Way more vanilla on the front, on the nose.
Oh yeah,
wow,
you pick
that.
up. There's there's a lot of different flavors here. I get like more of a grassy, like I don't want to say like normal grass, like it's a flavored it's a flavored green. It's not a grass. It's like a leafy fucking citrusy type.
I hate to keep saying lemongrass, but
it's not a lemongrass, but it's similar. Like I can't put my finger on what it is.
It doesn't have that Bullet trademark lemongrass rye taste, but there is something there.
Something.
I think it's the mix with the fresh apple baked taste and the pepper.
You know, I didn't get the apple until just now. Now the apple flavor's coming. I had it on the nose, but now the flavor, the apple pie, I get it.
Oh, that was the first thing I got on the first taste, and that finish was just heavy black pepper. I'm really liking this.
If you just let it sit, it kind of tastes like you just finished eating a snickerdoodle.
Ooh, I like that. So we got some cinnamon then.
It's like it's like that cinnamon cookie.
Okay. So yeah, like a baked flour type dessert. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let me read the back one more time. Hand toasted oak cigar barrels, which I can see that with the tobacco.
I don't get cigar at all.
I see what they're saying. Maybe not specifically tobacco. Maybe more of a leathery. Like, do you remember the first time you tried Elmer T. Lee? You get that leathery.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
don't get that.
I get that just a little bit. I mean, it's not overwhelming, but a little bit. Straight rye whiskey, notes of orange peel, coriander, and spice for a more approachable sip. Coriander.
I don't know if coriander was what I was going at.
I would not have said that, but I'll add that to the repertoire of words I use to describe shit.
Coriander's more like a tame cilantro, isn't it?
I think so. So yeah, I guess maybe that could be like the green that you're trying to pick out from the.
It's more flavor.
lemongrass?
Well, I guess okay. I could see where coriander could be. I don't think that's it, but this is good.
I'm really liking this, and trust me, there's some really bad rye out there. I'm gonna say now, this is definitely on the right side of rye.
All right, let me pulling up on their website here as we did with the last one. Age at least 7 years.
Oh, 7. Oh shit, that was way too much.
The nose, herbaceous. I'm not even sure what the fuck that's supposed to be. Spearmint, oak, apple, and citrus.
Spearmint makes sense.
We caught some of those spearmint. I'm not sure if I can quite.
No, okay. See that? Oh, there it is. There it is. That's it. Spearmint. I'm going back to high school now.
Yeah, it's there.
With spearmint, skull, chewing tobacco.
That's there.
The tobacco. That's why I was thinking tobacco.
Yeah. The palate, honey-coated marzipan. Holy shit, how crazy are you going to get with that? I don't get honey. I don't even know what marzipan tastes like.
Add a drop of water, you'll get the honey. Oh my god.
Okay.
Drop a little water.
That. I'll hit that in a second. And then it also says fresh cut grass. Fennel! Fennel!
There you go.
There's my fucking goddamn... and then it says dill, which actually, dill and clove. It says clove next, cinnamon.
Okay.
I'm tasting fennel, dill, clove, like all together. Okay. Cinnamon, we called it. Black pepper, we called it. Orange peel, we called it. Chamomile and cedar.
Okay. Okay. I guess, yeah, it does kind of have a lotion adjacent type nose, kind of, if you really get deep into it.
It says vanilla toffee. I don't even know.
I don't get a lot of toffee.
I got a little vanilla, just a little bit. At the beginning, it went away though. It says wet wood.
I'm not vibing any toffee.
It says wet wood, chocolate cookies, and a hint of mango and a dash of what the fuck is white pepper?
Well, you know, it's the end of black pepper.
Sorry, nobody's ever had white pepper.
That's salt. That's salt, folks.
Okay, it just added
Phil's
the water.
Phil's gonna cut in right here. It's gonna cut, and Phil's gonna pop up. You uncultured swine! I have.
This is white pepper, you son of a bitch.
This is what white pepper is. I have a Costco membership.
I put the water in that made the nose horrible. It's just like spearmint ethanol now.
Yeah, it kind of screwed up the nose a little, but I really like the taste of the water. The honey's a lot more forward on the front. It dilutes that black pepper finish quite a bit.
It does get rid of the black pepper almost completely.
Which I don't mind, so I think I would drink this neat with no drop of water, no ice.
Yeah, I like it without water. This is fine the way it was.
It's definitely sweeter. It's definitely sweeter.
It's not totally different, but it's different enough to where it wasn't as fun as it was before.
So, those of you new to the K.O.E. Nation, we grade on a 1 to 5 star scale. 1 meaning this is not going to be a whiskey that you need to rush out and pick up by any means. Don't even bother to try it. 5 meaning, good God almighty, you must try this whiskey before you kick the bucket, folks. This is tremendous. So, we will grade on a 1 to 5 star scale. We will grade this as a rye, as a whiskey, as a cask-aged spirit, its shelving, and the secret 5th question. So, let us start. It's a rye. We got to start as a rye. 1 to 5 stars.
I'm gonna go 4 stars as a rye. This is up there with some of my favorite ryes. I'm glad I drank most of it without water. Don't add water. This is fantastic the way it is, straight out of the bottle. This shit is very, very good. It's actually, for a rye, fairly complex. And you can still cocktail some shit with this. You could have some fun with this. Again, Heaven's Doors made some good shit that you can not only cocktail with, you can drink neat, or you can put over ice. This one I wouldn't recommend necessarily over ice. But again, this is another one that I would say old-fashioned because of the orange peel. Some of the grassier flavors in there would mix really, really well with the bitters. This would be fun.
I'm right there with you at 4 because I like honey, and the water definitely brought out the sweetness for me and kind of crushed the pepper for people who might not like that. But I love that fresh baked apple pie taste, the black pepper finish. So yeah, for me, this is neat all the way. And it reminded me specifically of 2 of my favorite ryes, Michter's and Bullet. So yeah, it's not as good as a Michter's in terms like the orchard fruit. And I think I like the lemongrass and the Bullet just a little bit better than the green flavors here. But the fact that this was able to remind me of both of those and be different at the same time, fuck yeah,
absolutely.
4 stars. I love it. So, as a rye, we both give it 4. Let us move on to whiskey. And this is whiskey in general. This is going against all the heavy hitters of whiskey. Where would this rank?
3.5. It stacks up against a lot. Cocktailing whites is great. It is a rye. It is fairly complex, but there's a lot more complex shit out there.
I think I'm going to go just a straight 3 as a whiskey because while there is cocktailing capability here, I think the fact that diluting it with water made you go from loving it to going,
You know what? You're right. 3.25. Because of that, like if it can't stay, I think that's why I gave the double barrel as high of a whiskey score as I did, is because like it was fun. You could play with it. There was a lot. This you can't play with. Like you can cocktail it, but like as neat and on ice, it's not the same. So yeah, 3.25. I'll lower mine.
So the notes I have for the rest of this we'll use in the cask aged spirit category. Now I was gonna say just a second ago, the fact that this is already 46 ABV, it's only 92 proof, so adding water really did dilute this quite a bit. But drinking it straight with its 92 proof, we loved it.
It's perfect.
I can only imagine what something cask strength would taste like from this, because obviously this has been diluted slightly, and it's still really good. Diluting it further brings it down a few steps. So I would really, really like to try this cask strength. But what did you say the age requirement was?
7 years was the minimum.
7 years. Okay. So this has got a pretty good age statement especially
for a rye. A rye, 7-year rye is good.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't boast about that on the bottle anywhere. But I'm gonna go 3.75. I think they've really got something here. I would definitely give this 4 or higher, I think, if this were a little higher on the proof.
I'm gonna go 3.5, and I agree with you. Cask strength, Heaven's Hill, rye needs to happen. Bob Dylan, if you're watching, like that, this is great stuff. For a rye whiskey, this stacks up with some of the greats of the rye whiskey. It did make it into this recent rye tournament, but next round,
it'll be in the next.
If you have a cask strength, it could be the rye of extreme. Just saying.
Man, that's true. This is really nice stuff. So, where would you put this in terms of shelving?
It's similar to the double barrel. This is my your passing rights to get to the top shelf.
Okay.
This is a middle shelf, but only if you want to drink something on the top shelf. You got to try this first and tell me what you think of it. And if you can describe it to me, then you can drink a top shelf.
Yeah, I think I would give, like, this drinks, I think this is a little I don't want to say harsher, but I think this drink's a little heavier than the proof actually is. So I think for me, it's going to be a middle. But yeah, you're right. Like this could be something you would try before you go.
A
Okay,
rite
this is my
of
top
passage.
shelf. I like that. A rite of passage. I like it. I like it. So, in that regard, the secret fifth question: once our 200 milliliter bottles go dry, will we seek out a 750? Will we seek out another bottle?
Yes.
Fuck yes. I'm
fucking
loving this.
Absolutely. This is good stuff.
I
like.
I-
Way to go, Bob Dylan.
Yeah, he found
3
the right
for
place.
3.
Yeah, I'm loving it. Like this is gonna be one of those ryes that I keep on hand all the time. I'm figuring out which ryes I'd like to have on my shelf all the time, and this is gonna be one of them. I'm loving it. So, yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. I'm actually eager to have Phil try this one. So, yeah, and now that we have tried the 3, I'm gonna have to try a little experiment at some point and try the rye with the bourbon and see just how close to that double.
Wait, are we gonna have to do a versus, and then pull out the store pick one more time?
I think we'll have to do kind of a handicap match.
Like a fatal 4-way?
Well, I'm thinking the rye and the bourbon together in one glass, handicap style, against the double barrel.
Think how many combos we could do.
There's a lot of combos we can do. Heaven's Door's got some really nice store picks out there, folks. So if you like what you heard here from any of these, definitely check them out. But definitely, and I can't stress this enough, pick up a store pick as well, because it is lovely, lovely stuff. It's usually pretty high proof, so you can get creative with it. But I think that's going to do it for us in terms of the review. So yeah, 3 for 3 on the trilogy pack. Heaven's Door, you've done it again. Ah, mine didn't cook. Oh, mine was weak. There we go. Clinky.
Just smooths itself out.
Get back, tell you what I'll do. If I ever get back, I promise to refabricate you. Raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost. We gotta take it down. Let you down slow. It's hard to survive.
Nice.
El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.